Hi, good choice. You chose the painting studio for today, and you know that our goal is for you to continue working toward using color for a purpose. Your challenge is going to be to choose either a monochromatic or analogous or complementary color scheme in order to create something today. That will show me that you understand at least one of the three color schemes, and if I ask you a question, you can explain why it's not one of the other two. Quick review. Monochromatic means you're going to choose just one color from the spectrum of colors, and then on your palette you'll have black and white so that you can change that one color to different values. You can have a light blue, a medium blue, a dark, dark, dark blue. But you're limited, because it is monochromatic, you're limited to just white, black, and one color. If you choose to go with analogous, analogous is colors that are next to each other on the wheel. Keep in mind, monochromatic is the calmest color scheme because it's one color, there's not a lot of variety. But if you choose analogous, you up the stakes a little bit. You make it a little more exciting because you have more than one color. So if I were to choose a set of analogous colors, I could choose those three because they are next to each other on the wheel, from green to yellow to orange. But I might be thinking of like an underwater picture, in which case I don't want those three. I want to use these three that are next to each other on the wheel. Again, there's a little more variety, but analogous means that they are related. They work well together. So there's still going to be some harmony or some unity to my color scheme. The third one is complementary. Complementary, as you know, are the opposites. So if I were going to take orange and blue, that is a pair of complementary colors. If I were to take red and green, that is a pair of complementary colors. And of course the third pair would be yellow and purple. These colors, because they are as far apart from each other on the color wheel as possible, they are across from each other, they have the greatest tension, the greatest energy level in a work of art. If you choose to do a complementary color scheme, you still can use white and black on your palette, because you might choose red and green. You would want some light greens, dark greens, some lighter reds, and some darker reds, just to add a little more variety to your color palette. But the excitement level will be higher because these two colors are far apart from each other on the wheel. Alright, so to get started with your painting today, you know you're going to need to get a couple size brushes, you're going to need some water, you're going to need a palette, a plate that you could mix your colors on, and it's always handy to have a paper towel in case your brushes are too wet and you need to dry them off, or you just need to wipe off a color. Check your green card so that you know exactly how to get your space set up. You can either paint flat on the table or up here on the easel, whichever works for you. But before you start today, I want you to get your idea book out right now. And on the page where you wrote your goal, I would like for you to write down which color scheme you're going to use. Either monochromatic, analogous, or complementary. And then I want you to write down what the subject of your painting is going to be. Is it going to be a landscape? Is it going to be a dog? Is it going to be a painting of underwater sea world? Because that's going to help you decide how to match your color scheme to the right feeling you want your painting to have. That is using color for a purpose. Okay, good luck. Choose a color scheme, pick a subject, get started. At the end, make sure you check the red card to know how to clean up. If you need my help during the class, go over to the pole, put your name up there, and I'll be over as soon as I can. That's it. Have a great day in the studio.